Welcome to the StoryCrafter Studio, a video series exploring the power of a very specific business story to move hearts and minds and deliver results. I'm Paul Fariga, President and Chief Storyteller at WordWrite, your host for this series. We hope you find it educational, entertaining, and most of all, useful. If you like this video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It feels like we all just watched the ball drop for 2022, but it's already time to celebrate another new year. Now, we don't have a disco ball to drop in here in the studio, but we do have a countdown. The top 5 lessons in storytelling since we've started this series. And not only are these lessons valid for the next 12 months, but for the next and countless years to come. Lesson 1, we're wired for stories. Early in our series, we had a robust breakdown of the science of storytelling, looking at how stories affect our brain chemistry, technological developments, and more. Here's the big takeaway. Our brains literally respond positively to a story. We're able to retain information easier if it's shared with us in the form of a story. And we naturally give more of our attention to stories than other types of messages. Lesson 2. There are pillars to a great business story. Pop quiz time. Did you remember the 3 pillars of a great business story? For those who might have forgotten 1 or 2, these characteristics are authenticity, fluency, and engagement. Stories that are true to an organization's values, that are being well told by effective storytellers, are going to create opportunities for excellent, measurable engagement. Lesson 3. There are differences between B2C and B2B storytelling. Everyone has a unique story, and the same goes for businesses. That's doubly true when we consider B2C and B2B organizations. The approach and how we share these stories will share similarities, but there are significant differences to consider in what stories to tell and how to share them. For businesses that sell consumer goods, a frequent challenge is overcoming the problem of choice. Consumers have many options that may seem similar on the surface, so organizations must seek the story behind the story, their reason for being, to highlight how they differentiate from the competition. B2B firms, meanwhile, often are selling complex services that are less tangible. You won't find legal services on a shelf at Walmart. So the key for these companies is to focus on their most important asset, their people. Learn their stories, their reasons for why they do what they do. Lesson 4. Archetypes matter. English majors everywhere can tell you about story archetypes and maybe roll their eyes. But archetypes have a critical function in developing authentic business stories. An archetype is a shortcut to understanding, so to speak. And stories rooted in an archetype are more relatable and recognizable to audiences. Discovering your organization's archetype can be challenging. Landing on the right model to structure your story offers a great opportunity to differentiate yourself. Lesson 5. Stories work. You don't have to go back too far, just our most recent episode actually, to find great examples of companies who successfully utilize their stories in their marketing efforts. Granted, not every organization will have as high of a profile as Nike, Southwest Airlines, or GoPro, but they don't need to. Through these examples, we see that great business storytelling attracts and engages target audiences and takes your marketing to new heights. We have many more storytelling lessons for you in the future, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you in the studio next time. Thanks for watching. Lots of great storytelling content for you at www.Story.com and wordwriteagency.com/findyourStory. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.